Down some Rick and feel a cocky. I beat on bars like Rocky. I moved that rock in my pocket. Nick play games, then I'ma pop it. So many angels in my skin, deep in the sash, trying to young nigga holler. I've been fighting demons, keep them all inside. Drenching, growing retarded.
Yo, I want to speak on No Limit, Wet 'Em Up. Now, that's his name. His name is Wet 'Em Up. They got some pretty... Well, these young boys got really funny names. There's a dude from Chicago named Blast His Ass. A lot of funny names, yo. Check this out real quick. Damn, well... Just check... Alright, here it is.
Quadruple homicide. This is Maurice Harris. Police say the teen, who is no stranger to law enforcement, gunned down 4 people near 75th and Coles last week.
And he actually was in prison for about 3 years, and he was acquitted of those charges. Now, I'm not criticizing these guys or anything like that. I'm just looking at their lives just from a sociologist angle. Now, No Limit is a gang in the east side of Chicago. And there are documentaries on the internet about the various wars that they are in with other gangs in the east side. Most famously, Chicago Scene 88 has a series about their war. You got story of Mad Max, C Money. He allegedly has over 10 homicides to his name. Story of and they have a story about their war with Pocket Town, where a lot of murders have taken place. Drench Gang is a clique within No Limit, and Drench Gang is a clique within No Limit, the youngsters, because in gangbanging culture, the older guys retire from doing homicides once they turn about 23, 24, 25, and the youngsters they take over, and Drench Gang is allegedly responsible for a lot of murders. And Trap Lil Ross did a series on No Limit, calling them the most dangerous gang in Chicago. They're famous. They even have vlogs, like vloggers come to their block doing everyday stuff on their block. And the way that their block is set up is really, you can tell that these guys are, I mean, it's honestly like if you were in Iraq. If you were in Iraq in a war zone, every time a car passes by, the whole one, you got like 100 gang members on the block. Everybody's looking, got their gun in their hand. I would be afraid to go down this block. See, in most cities, you can't hang on the block like this. Where I'm from in Richmond, Virginia, it was like this in the 80s and 90s, but nobody hangs on the block like this. So it's really, really something that these guys can block hang.
Hey, this bitch like Sesame Street right now. I like basketball. Everybody.
You see, he got his gun because it's a war zone and they're in deadly wars. Everybody has a gun out in the open. You heard that the screeching wheel? Look how it got their attention. Look, you see the whole block. Look at that.
Hey, you hear me?
They heard screeching tires and everybody got on alert. 100 gang members, everybody got guns, fully automatic weapons. Now, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I guess all of these guys are friendly with their neighbors because I can imagine that their neighbors, the neighbors that work who are normal civilians, I bet it's a living hell having these guys in the neighborhood. You got 100 guys on the block. Jesus, man. What else? Yeah, man, they allegedly killed KTS Dre. He was shot 64 times after leaving jail. He only made it 1,000 feet away from the jail when he was hit 64 times in front of his mother. And that's Drench Gang's work. Everybody in the streets knows it.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump. A 60-year-old woman who was with him was shot in the knee. The jail. He went by the rap name KTS Dre. He'd just been bailed out, and police say he was ambushed by 2 men who got out of a vehicle near the jail. Sylvester was shot as many as 64 times and pronounced.
Now this is Faro. He's one of the upcoming young members. He's a part of Drench Gang. And just listen to the lyrics, man. Escabana, that's one of their blocks. All props. Nothing's real.
We got AI switches too. Yep.
Damn, Spancy.
Ask them what they wanna do. We got AI switches too. Been that block, we see a op, no chance to run, we bustin' you. Niggas better stick and move, can't post up D, we'll switch the crew. Jump out cars, we love to shoot. You trippin', fall, stand over you. Niggas better check the scope, we up on ops and get out smoke. Jump out switches, tap his fro, he hit the ground, we tap some more. Trust a bitch and drop your low, that's how we popped up at this dope. All he heard was switches made them touch the flow.
When they say switch the crowd, they mean they have a handgun that's been converted to fully automatic. So when you shoot, when you tap that trigger, you're going to shoot a lot of bullets in a lot of seconds. And it's just, coming from where I come from, we can't do that. We can't hang on a block 100 deep. The police are going to come. I mean, it's just the way that they're able to live their lives, the way that they're able to openly gangbang, we can't do that in my city. And it's literally like a war zone. These blocks of Chicago, if you are a tourist or something and you make the wrong turn, you're going to get Swiss cheese. You're going to die. And it's really a war zone, man. And No Limit, the reason why I'm talking about them is because it's funny. No Limit is the name of their crew, NLMB. And I think it was something, yeah, NLMB, right? No Limit Muskegon Boys. No Limit Never Leave My Brothers. They're beefing with a crew called Death Row. And if you know anything about hip-hop, you know that Snoop Dogg left Death Row for No Limit. No Limit Records, you know. And, yeah, they're beefing with a clique called Death Row. And I just thought that was so odd, but, you know, I guess it was unintentional. This is Death Row, their enemies. And this guy right here who rapped, he's been killed, allegedly by No Limit.
Run on, let that smitty clap, just for the road. If you want some smoke, bitch, in my phone. Shake that ass and do a trick, bitch, you all a hoe. Applying pressure on you niggas, ain't no even scope. He saying, yeah, well, I'ma take him down, get on the floor. I'm a Smith and Wesson, baby, who wants to smoke? Popping pills and smoking weed, probably smoke your bro. You up your pipe, but I'm...
You understand what I'm saying? And I pray for these young brothers, man, because I think, I mean, look at, I mean, PTSD, all these, I mean, these guys are living in a damn war zone. You seen when that tire was screeching and how all those guys got on alert? That's like a battalion on that block. Peace, y'all.